About 3 months ago, I was contacted by members of the Bikers for Foster Kids organization in Searcy, Arkansas. They wanted me to help them piece together some interviews about the foster care system in the county. The resulting video would be used to raise awareness about foster kids. And let me be upfront about this. I'm no professional filmmaker. I'm not an expert director or editor. This is just my attempt to share with you what I learned. These are the stories that broke me.
You know, we've had a couple of children who have been molested and abused, and that's tough.
Some of the worst cases besides the environmental are the physical abuse. You know, it breaks your heart to see a child come into the system with a cast on his leg or his arm or stitches.
Newborn babies that are only a few days old that have actually been raped and have had to stay in children's hospital while being treated and fixed, to parents renting out their children for horrible things, to just absolute pure neglect.
We got a little girl one night who was 4 years old, beautiful little girl. I think they're all beautiful, but beautiful little girl. And she was crying so hard that I said that night that I heard what it sounds like when a heart breaks. I heard it. I could feel it. I could feel it and I could hear it. But it wasn't this little girl's heart breaking for her parents. It's breaking because she's being separated from her brother. There's not enough foster homes in White County. We can only take one kid. Whoever took the brother could only take one kid. So her heart is breaking for her brother. She has no idea what's going to happen to him, and she's 4.
Everybody thought that foster kids were sort of juvenile delinquents, sort of. They were just unruly, ill-mannered kids, and that's usually not the case.
We were in the courtroom, and she was standing right next to me, and she just said, "I don't want her." It surprised me more than ever. I mean, it's my mom, Mom's supposed to take care of their kids, always.
I'm not really scared about giving them back. I'm just scared for them sometimes. Especially if you're not 100% positive that the parent has changed. And you're scared that he's going to come back into the same situation.
My husband and I's marriage isn't perfect, but it's solid. I mean, we love each other and we're willing to work out, our differences. And children aren't perfect, but they love each other, and we have a lot of love. So it's time to give some of that love to some other kids who need it.
If you're not able to foster, there are so many ways you can help out as a community.
Bikers for Foster Kids kind of came out of the mind of 3 guys that were at a charity event over at Spring Park a few months ago, and just sitting around talking about our love for the foster kids and what we could do to improve their situation. Here we are a few months down the road, and we've got a Bikers for Foster Kids established. It's a collection of whoever wants to be part of that. There's motorcycle clubs that's part of it. There's motorcycle ministries. There's churches involved in it. There's private businesses that are taking part. There is civic organizations involved. It come out of the mind of some bikers, but this is way bigger than bikers.
These guys are big teddy bears, man. These guys have this reputation, they're hardcore, but they will go out of their way to make sure these kids are taken care of.
It's a cause that is much needed in our community. The kids in this area, we have way too many foster kids and not enough homes. And somebody really needs to stand beside these kids and help them do the things in life that they're simply not going to get to do because the system's overloaded.
But the real goal of Bikers for Foster Kids is for there not to be any foster kids. That's our real goal. And the other way we know to do that is by stopping the cycle that creates the foster kids. by educating the families and just breaking the cycle. And that's our real goal long term, is for White County to be a place where that just doesn't exist.
So there you have it. Never again can you say, I didn't know there was a problem. Fortunately, we have some outstanding individuals in White County that want to make sure the foster children here are provided for and loved. But they need help. If you're watching this, you have the ability to be that help. As you heard, the biggest problem is the lack of foster homes in White County. But not everyone can be a foster family. There are plenty of ways to get involved. Just ask whoever showed this video to you how you can help. You have a decision to make. Stand still and do nothing, or stand up and take this wild ride with us.